Lemon pound cake. So we're gonna, of course, talk about the situation with Afroman. If folks don't know, the backstory is 3 years ago, Adams County Sheriff Office in Ohio decided to raid his house. They had a warrant saying that, there's some issues of kidnapping assumed, and also some issues of drugs that was also assumed. And after they raided his house, it ends up they find nothing to try him for, nothing that he's guilty of. Found a little weed, found some other paraphernalia and stuff like that didn't necessarily belong to him, according to Afroman. But fast forward, after they raided his house, after they broke his property, after they're on his surveillance cameras, he starts asking them to repair the damage. And he does it through song. And one of those songs is Lemon Pound Cake, which subsequently he made a whole album roasting the Adams County Sheriff's officers and office for raiding his house in order to recoup the funds, in order to fix his door, fix his house, just basically fix up his property. And his issue was, since you're not going to take accountability for this, I think I should earn some of that money back. Well, fast forward to today, the Adams County Sheriff's officers, those individuals that are talked about within his songs that he made, wanted to sue him for defamation. They have sued him for defamation. I believe the prosecution wanted $25,000 per count of defamation. Not sure how many counts there were to begin with. And then Afroman defends himself in court.
The more lies, outrageous lies you tell about him, the more money you can make, right?
Fact, they never should have came to my house in the first place. Fact, if they hadn't have came to my house, they wouldn't have put themselves on the video camera and in my music career. All of this is their fact. All of this is their fault, and they have the audacity to sue me. These people and you are the predators and the victim at the same time.
So what they did, searching your house, gave you the right to do everything you
Under the circumstance that I got freedom of speech, after they run around my house with guns and kick down my door, I got the right to kick a can in my backyard, use my freedom of speech, turn my bad times into a good time. Yes, I do. And I think I'm a sport for doing so, because I don't go to their house, kick down their doors, flip them off on their surveillance cameras, then try to play the victim and sue them.
This past week, I believe it was somewhere around March 19th, 20th, 2026, he defeated them in court after defending himself, saying, I have the First Amendment right to insult these people. They are public officials. We can say things about public officials in a way that's not defamation, but is in turn parody of my life. And so I have the right to do so.
Let's go! Let's go! What?
And what else?
Okay. So basically, I'm more excited in regards to like rap music becoming not court case defendable things and being fun and being able to say the freedom of speech things that you want to say. I don't know how many people will like point to this case or anything like that, but me personally, this is a win for hip hop as a whole, and being able to speak your mind about the things that are going on in your life without it being something that will be detrimental to you.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that he wasn't in the house during the raid. I'm glad that this isn't like a tragic story. I'm glad that this is like all above board, outside of how the Adams County people acted. But yeah, man, I am overall just really excited for Afroman in the fact that like you have sustained a career off a viral moment, but have continued doing music. You're a great musician, and you had a terrible circumstance happen to you that normally when we look at it, people would kind of have some
speculation.
about whether or not, like, well, this would seem like a thing. Like, it would seem like he would, be trafficking in these things. He has a whole song about how he didn't go to work because he get high and all this other stuff. Finally being able to, like, show, like, you had no evidence. I didn't defame you. The only reason you're even suing me is because you didn't have anything.
You think Afroman has the time to commit crimes?
No, I feel like even better.
I was gonna commit some crimes, but then I got right. Like that's
yo.
You see what I'm saying?
No, but do you think he has enough time to commit crimes and not get noticed for real?
Yeah. So I think I bring that question jokingly, but I also legit believe that he doesn't have enough time to do that. He says in his own testimony and other interviews and things of that nature that he's on the road most of the year.
Yeah.
So he wasn't even home when they did this raid. I get it, right? There are individuals out here doing dirty work and all these other things, but Afroman seemingly is the last person that you would think that is engaged in these types of things. And so I feel like the whole thing was baseless to begin with.
1,000%. Maybe they were basing it off of him kicking that fan that shouldn't have been on stage.
Wait a minute. I was not prepared to talk about that.
Oh, sorry.
Speculation.
That's all I got, bro. Like I other than that, I can't see. Like, it's not like he moving around like a YN or like a aged drug dealer that we're all like, like, man, Afroman be out here moving.
He's a 50-year-old rapper that got famous in the 2000s off a song about forgetting to do anything important in life other than getting high. What are we worried about?
Like, what is the concern?
Yeah, and so shout out to Afroman.
Yeah.
Shout out to his defense attorney. Shout out to those individuals that were on the jury that kind of came to the right decision around him and protecting his freedom of speech.
Yeah,
and stay out of these people's houses just because you don't like them.